Hey everyone, I'm Larry.
And I'm Joe Bump. And his beard's orange. It doesn't look bad.
No?
It doesn't look good.
How about my teeth?
Teeth look like you have a gum disease.
Yeah.
Like your gums are bleeding. Anyway, guys, welcome to another episode of Keeping It Real with Uncle Larry and Joe Bump.
No, Larry. Just Larry.
I messed it up. Should we start over?
Just Larry.
It's just Larry, guys.
Just Larry.
What are we talking about today, Larry?
We're going to talk about being positive and negative.
Right. We're being a positive role model in people's lives, guys. So,
you have a choice.
You do have a choice. You can be negative Nancy, and people won't like being around you, and you can bring people down. But
you ever see that Saturday Night Live skit?
Which one?
Womp, womp, womp.
Nope. Is it recent?
No.
Like when?
It was when Jimmy Fallon was on.
Oh, no, that's still too recent.
I forget what it was called, but it was the one chick that was on there, and it would always be like, oh, Debbie Downer it was called.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Negative Nancy, Debbie Downer. They're the same person.
Right.
Different names. Guys, so here's the thing about negativity. It spreads like wildfire. Like, it's very easy to get somebody like, if I come over here in a bad mood, I could probably get Larry in a pretty bad mood pretty quickly. Where, you know, we talk about something that's pissing us off and we both get pissed off about it. The same thing goes for being a positive influence, being, you know, positive about things. And, you know, I work in sales, so for me especially, you know, I used to work, I don't now, but when I used to work in a call center, you know, people around you being negative about not getting sales or work sucks and, you know, corporate's doing this and this and this, it's real easy to spread. But being a positive person and being upbeat about things, you're gonna get some flack, to be 100% honest with you, because the majority of the world is negative. Right? Do you not agree with that?
Well, actually, no, I don't. I don't think it's the majority. I think it's the minority. But unfortunately, the minority, because negativity always speaks louder than positivity, that it seems like it's the majority. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, but yeah, right. No, I do see what you're saying. But like if I'm at work and I go in there and I'm like, guys, it's not that bad. You know, keep your nose to the grindstone, keep on being positive, keep on doing what you have to do. We're gonna make it through. The majority of people are gonna be like, no, you're an idiot. You're just
I agree with that.
You're a company man. Yeah. You're doing what you have to do. You're trying to kiss butt.
Because you're doing it on a smaller scale than, like, say, hate. You're doing it as negative.
Right. I'm talking about it within my life. And to be honest with you, negativity flows downhill, man. Mm-hmm. I can go to work and have a bad day, and I come home and I'm in a bad mood, and I'm talking to my wife, and then she's in a bad mood, and the kids see it. You know, it really does. You know, I remember a long time ago in church, you know, the pastor made an analogy of somebody standing on the ground and somebody standing on a chair. Okay? Now, I'm up here on my chair, and I'm way bigger and stronger than Larry. Definitely bigger. Okay. And I'm standing on top of my chair, right? I'm on top of the chair. He's standing on the ground, and I am being positive. He's being negative. Who do you think's going to win the battle if I'm trying to pull him up and he's trying to pull me down? You're going to win every time. You're pulling me down. It's way easier to pull down weight than it is pull it up, even though you have half my weight. It doesn't matter. So, and I think in life, it's the same situation. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're negative, it's real easy to get other people incorporated with you, but you have to be that one shining light among the darkness. I mean, that's really what it is. And stand on your own 2 feet and don't conform to what all these people are saying, because that's what they're doing. Don't give up on the positive energy, on being a happy person, being a good person, and doing the right thing, because it's easy to do, but it's worth it not doing it.
Yeah, and I agree with you. It's like when I think it's a lot of things with a lot of things. It's like things are contagious, especially when you're around other people.
Yeah.
It's like if you're on a team, sports. Like let's put it to sports, and you're playing baseball or whatever, or basketball, and it's like your team is positive, and you're like encouraging each other to you know, like, come on guys, we got this, man. We're just as good as them.
Yeah.
You know, but if you're the opposite of that.
Yeah.
And you're saying, yo, man, we're gonna get killed by this team. We don't stand a chance. We're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose.
Well, and not even that you could be a good team. Like, we can talk about our old softball days, and we're a really solid team. But there were those games that were challenging, and then when the leadership in the team or anybody's like, oh man, you guys are playing horrible. You're not hitting the ball. You're not doing this. You're not doing that.
Guess what?
You're gonna start believing it, because that's what people are telling you.
Yeah.
But if you're the opposite, guys, you know we're better at this. You know we can beat this team. You guys know how good you are. Let's just get it done.
Yeah.
Then you start believing it, and then you start making it happen. I believe, in all honesty, believing what you can do makes you be able to do a lot more things than thinking you can't do something.
And that kind of intertwines with everything that I think we've been saying already with the keeping it real stuff. And that is that it's like, if you believe that you're a failure, you're most probably going to be a failure. Yep. If you believe that you actually matter or that you can make a difference, then you're going to make a difference. You're going to matter. It actually starts inside yourself, not with somebody outside. It always starts within you.
It starts with you, but the outside world can change what's inside of you.
And if you start believing that outside world, it can start infecting your mind and start making you different than what you should be. And that's why you have to make the decision that, you know what, screw everybody else.
Yeah.
I'm going to believe that, you know what, I matter in this world.
And I can make a difference.
And I can make a difference. I can be positive, not negative. Because in reality, what does negativity get anybody?
Nothing at all. When I'm in a bad mood.
One successful person that is got a negative attitude.
I mean, I don't know anybody really.
I mean, even if you threw out a name, I could sit there and say, well, that person's not negative.
Right.
They're positive that they can be who they are.
Right. And having that negative attitude, one, it's burdensome for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd much rather be happy and positive and happy-go-lucky because it makes me a better person and I enjoy things better. If you go through life being negative and angry and hurt and, oh, woe is me, I'm always the victim and my life sucks and when am I going to catch a break and when are things going to turn around for me, they're going to. Make your turn. Just put your blinker on yourself and make that turn yourself.
Right.
Don't wait for it to happen. Yeah, luck is a part of life. And some good things happen to shitty people. That's just the way it is. I know a lot of assholes are doing better than me in life. I do. And they're pricks. But guess what? I'm not changing who I am because of that.
Right.
I know who I am as a person, and I want my kids and I want my family and my friends to see who I am as a person and want to either, one, be around me, or two, be like me.
Right. And the fact of the matter is we're not saying this for somebody who does deal with negativity, that we're saying that you guys can't change, because you can change. You have a choice to change and everything. And it's very easy to get caught up in that game. It's like me and Joe have had countless discussions on other people that I have, like I have struggled with negative comments that I get and stuff like that.
Just today.
And I get a lot of people that say, you focus too much on that and everything. And I get that and everything. But see, my brain might work different than your brain, so you can't judge me by that, but you can encourage me.
Exactly right, and I think when we have those discussions,
you can be positive instead of negative to me.
Right, and it's not like, hey, quit being a jerk, quit focusing on this crap. It's not worth it. It's saying, hey, it's not worth it. Stop focusing on it. But
he says it in a loving way, not in a like condemning way.
You're better than this. You know you're better than this. These people don't matter to you.
Right.
Let's keep on doing what we're doing because we're having a blast doing it. You know what I mean? Like there's ways, and you can give the same message, being positive, being negative, and the results can be completely different. Like what if I'm giving you the same message, one positive, one negative, you're going to take it as two different messages,
right?
Not the same one,
right?
And it's all about how you put it out there for everybody, and it's who you are as a person. Be the shining light among the darkness.
Right.
I mean, I think that's the biggest thing that we need to focus on. Be that guy that people.
Having said that, though, I'm going to tell you right now that the darkness is going to beat you down. The darkness is coming after you. The darkness is always going to be like that. But the thing is to just keep on keeping on.
Yeah, that's right. Keep on keeping on.
And it's not an easy thing to do.
Nope.
It's a struggle. It's always going to be a struggle because that's what when. See that, and this is biblical, and unfortunately, like some people don't believe in the Bible at all, and I know I shouldn't take it into that part, but I'm looking at it from a humanistic viewpoint also. The darkness cannot stand the light because what happens is like with any human being is like if you have secrets, dark secrets, evil stuff, bad stuff, you don't want a spotlight shined on you.
Right.
You want to stay. That's why a lot of trolls.
Stay in the background. They have fake accounts.
You don't know. They don't put their name out there. They don't put their face out there.
Exactly right.
Because once that light shines on them, then they're scared. Then they have to run and flee. That's how darkness is with the light. And the thing is, that's what you're saying on this whole thing. Is like, we have to be the light in all this. Not that we have to shine it on the dark places. We just have to keep being
Right.
positive with each other and encourage each other. If somebody's going through a bad, like if Joe's going through a bad time, my job is really to pick Joe up,
Right.
and to say, I'm here for you, bro. Whatever.
And that's the thing too that's important is that you're gonna have your time. Like, we're positive. I have my negative days. I have my days where I'm feeling down and I'm feeling beat up.
Thank God we don't both have them at the same time.
We've had them at the same time, which is probably how we came up with the same character. But like today, perfect example. I tell you, like, not saying you had a bad day, but you went through some crap recently. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you were kind of down about it, and we talked about it before we even started doing anything today.
Right.
And I'm sure it made you feel a little better. You're like, all right, one, it's good to get different perspective on situations in life.
It always is.
It always is.
It always is.
I always tell everybody, before you judge anybody or before you judge a situation, try and gain as much perspective of that situation. I am lucky enough to have been insightful, not saying I'm insightful enough, but like throughout my life, I can step out of my life and kind of gain perspective. So if I'm pissed at somebody for some reason, say Larry pissed me off, and you know what, it's ridiculous, he's acting like a big freaking baby, I'll take a second and I'll step back and be like, well, why is he acting like this? What did I do to make you act like this? And this is just an example. This is not something that we're dealing with, because we're not. But what I'm saying is that if you take time to step out of yourself and gain perspective, you might see that you're being the asshole. And it's not,
Right.
It's not him, it's you. You're the problem, and you can fix it and you can write it. And you know what? The easiest way to write it is to say, Larry, I'm sorry. I was one being a jerk. I apologize.
Right.
And they're going to be like, all right, well, great. You saw it. No worries. We're still boys. We're still good.
Right.
You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not Mr. Positive all the time.
Right.
He's not Mr. Positive all the time. We all have our moments, but you surround yourself with people who are there to pick you up, who are there to support you. You're lucky enough to have a son who's old enough to... I don't have my son that's old enough yet to have those conversations with me.
Right.
When I have until time. I have my wife. I don't have my son yet. When they're older, I'm hoping they'll be like, Dad, you're being a baby about this. You just need to realize that...
And see, that's a great attitude right there, and that's what we're trying to say with this whole thing. And I just want to say to the camera right now is that I have said some things in the comment section that I have not been happy that I ever responded ever.
Impulse, man.
And it's just things that made me angry, and I'm gonna stay away from that now as much as I possibly can, hopefully for good. But if I ever said anything that offended anybody, and I mean anybody, I don't care who it is, I want to say I'm sorry for that, because I want to be man enough. And you know what? I didn't think I was going to do this in this video, because we didn't even know we were doing this video.
No, this is last minute.
I'm going to throw this out there. Haggy Rants, I'm going to throw your name out. And I never thought I was going to do this. But I'm going to sit there, I'm going to throw an olive branch out to you right now, dude, that I'm sorry if I ever offended you, ever in any video that I ever did. I'm really sorry for that. And I've been offended by some of the stuff that you did. And I forgive you for that. I just wanted to stop. I mean, there's really no reason for it. And like, I want to just be done with it, because I really don't want to be angry with anybody, because I want to be positive. I don't want to be negative.
Life's too short, and that's huge. High five for that, dude. Because guys, in all honesty, we had no discussion about this, but it's funny because I had thought to say those words to him, saying, "Hey, maybe you should just say."
But you never said it to me.
No, because why would I?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you have your right to your opinion about things.
Right.
My job was more like, hey, just don't react to them and they'll go away. But you're doing the right thing. Like, why not throw it out there? Maybe you did something to piss him off, and maybe that's why he's coming at you all the time with everything. Well, guess what? It's done now. You're the man, drop the rope. So, perfect example, right? So, when I was in a sales training class, they tell you, imagine you guys playing tug of war with somebody, right? Mm-hmm. You guys are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If you drop the rope, they're going to put, you're done. Just drop the rope. Just drop the rope and be like, all right, cool, I'm good. Right. You know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And being a man in the podcasting is different than that. That's a pretty big thing. Right. But this video's getting a little deeper than I thought it was going to get, right?
Yeah, right. We didn't. I'm telling you guys might not believe us. I don't really care about that, because the fact of the matter is that me and Joe were not going to do a Keeping It Real. JT was supposed to come over and do a challenge with us. He had to go to the urgent care because he has a burn on his leg and it's infected. So we had to, at the last second, we had to make another video.
Keeping It Real.
And so we decided on this. We didn't even know what topic we were going to do.
No, literally on the way here, we were walking from the house out to here, we were like, all right.
Yeah, we didn't know what we were going to do. And it's like, so we started talking about positive, negative, and it's like, I get caught up in the negativity sometimes, and
it's so easy, guys. It's so easy because everybody can relate to the negativity. It's because everybody has their tough moments in life, right? It's so easy to get wrapped up in that. That's my point. Being positive is not the easy road,
right?
But nothing in life is. Nothing in life that's so rewarding is easy. It's not. The easy road is to follow conform to everybody else, be negative, and go right along with everybody else and bitch about everything else.
Right.
Yeah, my life sucks. Oh, my taxes suck. This sucks. Blah 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 blah. Guess what? Everybody in their life has their struggles. Everybody does. So it's very easy to relate to somebody else who's having a tough time.
Right.
It's super easy. Don't go down the level. Be empathetic.
Right.
Understand where they're coming from. Be empathetic about it. Having empathy is one of the greatest gifts you can ever have. That in your personality. Be empathetic. Understand where they're coming from. Feel bad for where they're coming from, but give them some hope. Give them a little bit of light. Say, guys, I know where you're coming from, guys, but come over here. Things can be better. They be positive about it. Have a good outlook on life.
Right. Right.
I mean, this turned into a pretty deep video, I think.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope you guys all enjoyed this and everything. I mean, and again, it is about like I think you always got to evaluate yourself.
Without a doubt.
I mean, you look at yourself and you're like, am I the best person I can be? Hell no. Like nobody is. Nobody is perfect. Nobody, but we're
The
all.
Rock's pretty good.
We're all actually exactly, and we're all on the same planet right now.
Yeah, same
we're
playfield,
all
same
trying
level.
to just make it through life and everything. And again, it's like, and I might sound, some lovey-dovey guy and everything. It's like we all should just get along or try to get along. It's like because we're all going through this life and trying to do the best that we can on this, the best way that we've learned how to. Maybe we make a lot of mistakes.
We definitely do, and it's not like going out here today. I get a bad day tomorrow, and I can be negative.
But
I know where I should be and what I should be doing, and you're never gonna make the right decision every time. You're not. And guys, for all the younger than us that are watching, life's gonna get tough. Life's gonna be hard. You're gonna go through your struggles. You're gonna question, man, is anything ever gonna get my way? And it will. You just have to be open to it when it's there. Take advantage of it and make it happen. And be positive. You have to.
That's the whole thing. It's like, be positive, guys.
It makes a world of difference. And if you put, I'm trying to think of an analogy where, perfectly, if you turn all the lights off in here, it's going to be one dark, just area. Nothing cool in here at all. Turn the lights on, there's a hot tub, there's a TV, Tom's here, there's a camera.
Bored as his mind.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's stuff to be excited about. But you got to turn that light on.
Right.
And you got to be that light so you can see the good shit that's around you.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to stop looking at the negative and try to look at the positive.
You got to focus on the good in life and not the bad.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know we rambled on.
Sorry, guys. But I feel like that we care about this.
Yeah.
And we're older. We've been through things that you guys haven't been. And I think that we're trying to inflict a little bit of that wisdom on you guys.
Right. And we want to try to make it positive.
Right. Well, I'm here to stay positive, baby.
Yeah. So until next time, guys, we'll meet you at the lounge.
You were early that time.
I was late the other time.
Yeah.